What's going on YouTube? Crypto Kyle here with another crypto video for you guys today. Today we're going to be talking about Hashflare cloud mining and why it's a great investment. But before we get into that, let's just look at the coin market cap. So as you can see, Bitcoin's still number one. Ethereum overtook Ripple for number two after Ripple has seen a lot of parabolic run up over the past few days. There's actually a thing with Ripple where CoinMarketCap got rid of the Korean factor to the price of Ripple. So before this, the Koreans have to pay a premium. I forget why exactly, but CoinMarketCap would reflect this and would always have a higher price than it does for the USD value. And CoinMarketCap got rid of that. Ripple saw a big dip right here. But in a few days, on January 11th, Ripple is going to be released to a large Japanese exchange. I'll actually probably make a video on this a different time, but we'll see. We'll be seeing a lot more running up for Ripple. Cardano, great coin. I like Cardano. Personally, not invested in it, but I like it a lot. Litecoin, it ran up a bit to about around 300, but it's come down, making like a little peak right here. See, Verge went up a lot because Wraith Protocol was actually released yesterday for Windows, but it's not released yet for Mac, so I'm still waiting on that. I'd like to get into Verge, but currently I like all my other positions so far. OMG, great coin. Not up today. Sia Coin, I actually made a video on Sia Coin. It's down a bit from its peak, but it's one of the best investments you can make in 2018. So let's just go look at the Bitcoin chart real quick. So we saw Bitcoin was actually whoops, put this back. All right, so there's a resistance level that was formed here, and it actually formed a double peak pattern, as you can see. It's like a, think of it like a double peak of a mountain. So when it went up here, came down a bit, then it corrected itself back to the resistance level. And when I saw this, I actually was like, oh, that's going to form a double peak. So I drew this line, and as you can see, it's been following that line. If you guys want me to make a few more videos or more videos about me analyzing charts, I can do that. I've been doing pretty well. I was actually able to predict a Ripple correction to a penny before. So if you would like to see more videos like that, let me know. Let's just look at XRP real quick. So as you can see, Ripple's been basically over the past few weeks, it's been doing this run up where it just runs up a bit, levels out, it forms like a little pennant, and then levels out. I actually drew the pennant up here. But yeah, it's been breaking out of its pennant recently because of the coin market cap news that I was explaining. It actually broke out negatively from its pennant. So if you sold here after seeing that, then you're a smart person. Maybe buy back here. Who knows? But yeah, in the next few days, I can see it breaking back up, reaching all-time highs once it reaches the new Japanese exchange. But let's go into Hashflare. Alright, sorry guys, I was actually experiencing some recording issues once I reached the Hashflare site. If you'd like to sign up for Hashflare, I put my referral link in the description. But let's talk about why Hashflare is such a profitable investment. So, basically, I have 4.35 terahashes of mining power in Hashflare. A terahash is basically the graphics power that solves the Bitcoin algorithm and gets you Bitcoin. So in Hashflare, they have a central facility where they have a bunch of these ASIC miners that can mine Bitcoin at a super high speed, way faster than this does. But this is still a pretty profitable way to do it. You can basically rent out their equipment. You get a 1-year contract. I started with 3.4 terahashes about 2 weeks ago. Now I have 4.35 terahashes. But what's great about this is that you can actually see compound daily compounding. So with 4.35 terahashes. I had 4.31 the other day, and you'll basically earn interest on the interest, basically. So if you've ever heard of compound daily interest, it's similar to that. So 4.35, and I'll divide that by 4.31. So that's basically about 1% is how much my terahash has increased in the past day. So that's if you so every day if it increases about 1%, you would want to do it to the 365th power. So this will raise the display to a power. So in 365 days, my investment will increase 29 times its original value. So we'll multiply that by 4.35. So I'll be having 126 terahashes. Okay, so 4.53 or 35 divided by 4.31, and we'll do that back to 365. If we actually multiply that times the USD value, I'll be making about 8.94. So in around a year, if I keep reinvesting, I'll be making $260 a day times 365, which is about $95,000 per year. If you don't want to do the calculations yourself, and that's not including the pool fees. So whoops, there's about a 20% pool fee. So I'll be making about $76,000. Now you guys can actually calculate this yourself without having to do all those complex calculations by searching Bitcoin mining profitability on Google, and actually this website, Crypto Compare, will come up with a calculator for you. So I actually screwed it up. There's when I was doing my profit calculation, and I did it for 126 terahashes, but right here I'm going to do it for 122 terahashes because it's a 1-year contract, so I'll no longer have those 4.35 terahashes anymore. So you put in 122 terahashes, there's no power consumption because um, you're not mining it yourself. There's no cost per kilowatt hour, and all you have to do is pay Hashflare 20% pool fee, which they use to pay for the power. So with that, you'll get $68,000 per year. If we were to change this to 26, it'd be about $70,000 per year. My calculations were a bit off. This is more accurate, and this is what I usually use to calculate it. I just wanted to show you how they get their calculation. And this is only if Bitcoin continues to be $15,000. All right. So let's say Bitcoin goes up to $50,000. You'll be mining more each day, and you'll be able to invest more, and you'll be making even more than that $68,000. Personally, I believe Bitcoin will continue to go up because right now the coin market cap's not even at $1 trillion. If we go to Forex, market cap, let's see how much money is in the Forex market. So this is just the volume per day. So the volume per day in the Forex market is 5.3 trillion. In cryptocurrency, it's only 45 billion. So that has 10 times the amount of room to grow. And if cryptocurrencies even get remotely close to it, to what Forex is, we'll be seeing a lot more growth in the cryptocurrency market. So if you're hesitant to invest in cryptocurrency, especially a commodity such as Bitcoin, in 20 years, if you have a Bitcoin, people will be paying lots of money for that because it's the original cryptocurrency. So that's why I think Hashflares is still an amazing investment. The earlier you get into it, the better. They might increase the prices for contracts, and they're actually running low on contracts. If you want to sign up, I have my referral link in the description. I really recommend it. You don't want to miss out on an opportunity like this. It doesn't come around that often, where a new entire market is exploding and coming up at such a fast pace. I really recommend getting into cloud mining. And I also recommend getting into investing in the currencies because then you can reinvest your earnings into cloud mining and experience even more growth than you would get off of a small investment. So that's all I have for the video. Again, referral link is in the description. Thank you, happy mining, and have a nice day.